Have you ever wondered where the deleted files go?
You hit delete, you empty the recycle bin, and just like that, they are gone. Or are they?
Where do they actually go? Are they really gone? Or they are waiting quietly ready to return? You accidentally delete something on your phone, but no worries, because we all know that it goes to recycle bin. Most operating systems these days have a recycle bin. You delete a file and it's not really gone, just waiting in limbo, giving you the option to restore it if guilt or panic kicks in. But when you empty the recycle bin, where does it really go? Linguistically and conceptually, we know that nothing is the absence of thing or things in a particular space. We might say there is nothing in a glass when we mean that there is no liquid. And we might say there is nothing in a vacuum of space when we mean that there is no matter or atoms at all. However, true absolute nothing is impossible in computers. You can't store nothing on your disk. So what happens when you delete a file? Where does it go? How does a computer create empty space? Can you put nothing in your recycle bin? Well, the answer is we just pretend that there is nothing. When you delete a file from your computer, even after emptying the recycle bin, the file doesn't vanish instantly. What actually happens is that your computer just removes the pointer that tells it where the file is stored. Imagine your hard drive like a giant library. Every file is a book on a shelf, and your computer keeps an index page that says exactly where each book is. When you delete a file, it's as if you are tearing out that index. The book is still sitting quietly on the shelf, but as far as the library is concerned, it no longer exists. From that moment, your computer is free to place new data in that space. If new files are written, they can overwrite the old book. Until then, the deleted data lingers, invisible like a ghost in the machine, present but unreachable. That's why specialized recovery tools can sometimes bring back deleted files, because they are still there, hiding in the stack, waiting to be overwritten. For example, the artist Melanie Wilhite once had her laptop stolen. On it were thousands of photographs, memories, art, entire worlds of images. By the time the laptop was recovered, the data had already been overwritten. The files were gone, at least that's what it seemed. Experts tried to recover what was left, and what returned was strange. The photos were fractured, distorted, ghostly, faces blurred, colors melted, forms bent into something unrecognizable, and yet they were beautiful. Instead of discarding these broken fragments, she embraced them. She presented them in a gallery. Artworks born from in-between, from data half erased, half recovered. She even named the show after the burglar. One of the most infamous attempts to delete something from history was a book burning in 213 CE. Under the Emperor Caracalla, he ordered the destruction of Aristotle's works on monarchy, fearing they could inspire challenges to his rule. The scrolls were seized and burned, their words rising as smoke into the Roman sky. To the people of that age, those ideas were gone forever. Fire was the ultimate eraser. Nothing remained but fragments of memory whispered among students and philosophers. And yet, imagine this. Even in ashes, matter does not disappear. Every burned scroll still exists in some form. As scattered molecules, as carbon traces fused into the air and the soil. In theory, if we could gather every particle of smoke, every flake of ash, every atom rearranged by flame, we could reassemble the lost text. The knowledge is not gone, only broken apart, hidden in the fabric of the world. The thought is haunting, that nothing is ever fully destroyed. What we call loss may only be transformation, and perhaps, just like corrupted files on a laptop, even the ruins of burned books still carry the ghost of their words. waiting for some future way of being read again. In the aftermath of the 1979 Iranian Revolution, a group of Iranian students seized the US Embassy, capturing classified documents that had been shredded by American diplomats. These documents, containing sensitive information about US operations in Iran and beyond, were thought to be lost forever. However, the students embarked on a labor-intensive process to reconstruct these shredded materials. They reassembled the shredded strips, and over several years, they succeeded in reconstructing thousands of pages of classified documents, revealing CIA secrets and diplomatic strategies and activities done by USA in Iran. The recovered documents were published in a series. These publications not only shed light on covert activities, but also symbolize the resilience of memory and the lengths to which individuals would go to recover and preserve knowledge. Nothing is ever truly gone. Deleted files, burned books, shredded documents, all leave traces, fragments, ghosts of what once was. Loss is never final. What we think is gone may one day be found again.